This land has been in the family for more than a century. So when workers damaged the property, there was a dispute over who's responsible. That's when the landowner called 2 Wants to Know's Kevin Kennedy for help.
In a rural part of Rockingham County is a farm and land that has been in the Welch family for generations.
My granddad bought this in 1900 out of a Civil War grant to a guy named John Galloway.
William Welch owns the land now, about 75 acres of history and heritage.
This is the land, the very land since we come out of slavery.
This land is in many ways sacred to William and his family. In June of 2023, that privacy is invaded.
We seen guys with backhoes, and we seen like it was 20 guys. I tried to speak with them. What are you doing?
A work crew subcontracted by Spectrum for its fiber optic expansion starts digging holes on the land.
They digging in property that had never been dug in, and what got me is there's people that's died here. That's why we developed a graveyard that's right down the road.
Sheriff deputies called, the subcontractors agreeing to stop. Spectrum maintains they were legally able to dig on the land because they were in the right-of-way. We measure and contact DOT. It appears Spectrum is right, but the bigger problem takes place a couple weeks later. Crews return and start digging these big ditches down Goodwin Drive, which is a private road belonging to the Welches.
They had went a quarter of a mile and they had done damages, went on our property, private property, not even near a state road. If you go to that one.
William shows us the damage. The trenches, in some parts 4 feet deep and more than 10 feet long.
There are trenches that you could be buried in on this road that are open right now, that's been open for over 3 weeks.
Crews also dig and bury conduits.
It goes all the way to that last pole where you see no trespassing.
Cutting and destroying hundreds of tree roots in the process.
This was an illegal, unapproved, and I have what was approved for the 38 roads in Rockingham.
The project, part of Spectrum's $14.4 million effort to provide broadband in rural communities. More than 3,000 homes and businesses would benefit. The project now delayed. A landowner suffering.
Very hurtful, very hurtful. It's so hurtful I've lost sleep.
After months and months of trying to get Spectrum to pay for the damage or repair the road and replace the trees, William calls us. We call Spectrum. Emails sent back and forth, this case ending up in court.
I want to take responsibility for what me and my wife didn't ask for. We didn't ask for them to come and do what they did.
This dispute about compensation and responsibility lasting 18 months finally resolved late last year. A sizable payout reportedly made by Spectrum, the company sending this statement. We're pleased that the parties were able to reach an amicable agreement, and Spectrum looks forward to continuing to serve the local community. As for William, he's glad this is finally over, but he is not pleased.
I had no choice. The system is rigged against the individual. I had no choice.
This land is also still in need of fixing, and that will take time. In Rockingham County, Kevin Kennedy, 2 Wants to Know.